Good evening. My name is Lynn Imholt, and I'm here to present what our program is for our Lenten season. I'm on the committee where we're promoting Gather Us In. And today, everyone in our area Catholic community, together as one family, will be invited to participate and extend to everyone your family and friends. And we hope to continue this even past Easter and open the invitation as we move more into the future. And we heard about change tonight. Like most activities in this COVID year, we have had to adapt to many changes. And maybe your Lenten resolution is not to bring your phone to church, but I invite you to take out your phone tonight if you brought it along. If not, there are postcards you can find in the ends of the pews, so whether you have your phone or not, you're welcome to follow along. And we're adapting a program that we did last year. Last year we had films with Bishop Barron and Bishop Robert Barron at various places, and we gathered as a group. Well, this year we're going to have Bishop Barron downloaded on our phones or email on our computers. It provides a weekly Lenten message, Word on Fire. We'll be employing communication tools called Flocknotes that will be provided throughout Word on Fire. For example, each day you'd be greeted with a video or a reflective message, such as, let's say, the topic of prayer. And Bishop Barron, if you have 8 to 10 minutes, you'd watch his video on what did Jesus say about prayer? How did Jesus pray? How did he empower his disciples to pray? As Bishop Barron is walking through the streets where Jesus walked. So they're very intriguing and knowledgeable, taking us a little farther than we may have gone before. Using the Flocknotes tool for this program, we'll also be able to communicate more effectively on an ongoing basis for all parish activities and announcements through text messages or email. So our hope is after Lent, we can communicate with each other, such as a mobile bulletin in our hand. We want to communicate more effectively with everyone as a community. We also want to make it easy for all of us to control what types of announcements we get from this program and how we are notified. Flocknotes is a tool that will provide all of that for us. This is all totally free to everyone to use, and it's going to also make it easy for us to stay plugged into the ministries or groups that we care about, all by text message or email updates. Our information will be completely safe and secure, and we can unsubscribe from any updates at any time. So if you're interested, you can look at the postcard, and it also shows it up there. If you get your cell phone out, as though you're going to make a text message. And in the to area, like if you're going to say to Mary, instead put 84576, as though you're sending a message to that number. Then in the message spot, we're going to put all capital letters, TAOACC. And that's for Together as One Area Catholic Community. I'm just going to give you some time to do that if you're choosing to do that right now. And then before you send it, make sure your phone isn't auto-correcting to make some other word up. And we do want it all capital letters. Now, once you send it, the Flocknote is going to send you back a confirmation message, and then another message asking you to click on a link to complete the process. So then one more time, you're going to text TAOACC to that number, 84576. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. Is it making sense? Okay. Then after it responds, make sure you click the link and complete it. Take a minute to do this now. And it will probably ask you for your email. Is anyone doing this right now? okay? And then you confirm your email. And if you don't have your phone here, again, take the postcard, or if you don't have a smartphone, and the postcard shares how you can download an email, taoacc.flocknote.com. And that web address is also on the flyer or the postcard we're giving you. So this is another message or call from God, as though like when you pick up your phone, oh, who called me in the night? God did. And see what Bishop Barron has to share in regards to God's calling you. So again, our initial use of Flocknotes will be the delivery of this year's Gather Us In. We ask and hope that all of you can include engaging in this program as part of your personal Lenten commitment this year. We also challenge you to spread the word. Maybe you know someone who doesn't have a computer or cell phone, and maybe you want to call them up and say, hey, do you have time for a visit? And you share it with them. This is a tool that can empower you to go even beyond your own room in your own conversation with God, but you can bring that conversation to friends and family as well. And if you sitting here don't have a computer or cell phone, you can contact. I'll be standing out there and we'll arrange for someone to come and visit you and share this message. So I thank you, and I wish you all a good Lent.
Again, with all the changes because of COVID, again, we recognize that as masses were canceled, churches were closed for a number of weeks last year, and now that we've opened them, the attendance is still not what it was, and again, people are still concerned about health, and again, somebody is facing. And I understand that, but this is again an opportunity to reach out to all of you and to some of those who aren't here, to still have some of those connections that are so important to gather us back into a community, to really reach out, to be evangelizers for our world, for our communities. Thank you for doing that, and I strongly encourage to consider signing up for those things.